Okay, okay, is it recorded? Yeah, okay. So I'm in the New York airport, gonna do a podcast with Wade's World, and I'm here with
DJ Bekels, BKELLZ, Brandon Keller on social media.
How'd you hurt your wrist?
So I was snowboarding with this new chick I met. It was our first date, and I was trying to show off. There's this pine tree down in the woods at Keystone in Colorado, and I 50-50'd it a couple times, and I was feeling pretty confident, and I thought I would board slide it. You do not want to board slide wood, because your edge drags right against the wood, and my edge caught the wood. And I grew up skating and snowboarding, and I'm good at falling, but it happened really fast, and my hand went down, and my fingers bent back against my forearm, snapped my radial bone, crunched up my forearm bones, and they tried to reset it just manually with like no drugs, and the orthopedics just like crunched my bones together, and it was really painful. They just hung my fingers in some Chinese finger traps and tried to push it back into place, and they ended up breaking it worse than it was. So then I had to get surgery. They slit me open, and I got a metal plate in there now, but I'm getting stronger every day.
That is insane.
It's actually, it's a blessing, because I would just be snowboarding and partying every day, but now I'm making music every day. I stopped making music when I was like 17 because my laptop got stolen, and then I broke my arm, and now I'm making music again. What's up?
So you originally started making music, then you went snowboarding, broke your arm, and now you're making music again?
Yeah, I quit making music when I used to make dubstep when I was a teenager, and then I quit after my laptop got stolen, and I put on shows and festivals. I did the Woodhenge Music Art and Sustainability Festival, booked a bunch of my favorite bands, taught a bunch of people about like sustainability and homesteading, and then just kind of shied away from performing as myself and was putting other people on. But, I've healed from the trauma of getting my laptop stolen, and getting my wrist broken kind of made me realize that I'm mortal and life is short and I should be making music.
That's fucking amazing. So you talk about clean energy and homesteading. Do you like follow like the United Nations like global goals and stuff like that, or is it that this is just something you do?
I have a solar power company, Bristlecone Energy, based out of Denver, Colorado. I am going to be recruiting a sales team if you're a killer salesperson. We're building a new sales team for 2023. But also, Lockheed Martin just successfully created fusion energy. They had a net energy gain, which we've never done before.
Yeah.
The three companies I invested a lot of money into recently is Lockheed Martin, PowerPlug, and Bloom Energy. PowerPlug makes a lot of the equipment that they use to make fusion energy. Bloom Energy is going to be responsible for distributing a lot of the fusion reactors, which I believe are going to replace all of our fission reactors in the next 10 years. So you heard it here first. Those three companies, get rich with me.
So fission and fusion, what's the difference and which one's better?
Fission is when you shoot atoms at each other and they split apart, and it creates an explosion and a lot of heat, and we contain it and use heat transfer plates that are connected to water to create steam, which turn turbines and makes energy. Fusion is when you create a microstar on the surface of our planet in a contained box. It's the same thing the sun is doing, constantly re-exploding. It doesn't have a bunch of radioactive carbon waste like fission does, and you can use it to create like an infinite loop of energy, basically. So in our lifetime, we are going to have free energy. It won't be completely free because we're going to have to pay for the grid and the infrastructure, but the cost of creating that energy is going to be almost nothing. All of our airplanes and fighter jets are going to get replaced with like fusion engines, which will be able to fly around the Earth indefinitely. And we're going into the new atomic era, which also, don't tell anybody, but that's the name of my new album, The New Atomic Era.
So
the title track's going to be Fusion. I don't know, but I'm starting a fashion company. It's called Baus. And whenever anyone asks you where you got it from, you say, it's Baus, baby.
Well, I like that. That gives me like a good segment to put in my podcast, so thank you. What was your name again?
Brandon Keller, BrandonKellar. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram, and on SoundCloud I'm Bekels, BKELLZ. And there is hope for the future again. Yeah, the planet's dying, but we're about to have infinite energy, so maybe we can fix that shit finally.
All right, so basically, what's your name and what do you do?
Hi, I'm Elle Eminence, and I'm an executive coach, and I just started singing and songwriting, so that's really where my heart's at right now.
When did you start that?
When did I start? My goal was to have my first song out in the beginning of 2022. So I guess I started in 2021, but started taking things seriously this year.
So have you released anything yet to this day?
I have 2 songs on Spotify right now. One is called Breathless. That one just came out. It's kind of like housey, sensual, jazzy Yum Yum. And then my first song was called Angel Wings, which is soul, gospel, poetic.
I feel like I would like your voice.
Thank you.
I've actually been recruiting female singers for my album.
Oh yeah, I love to sing. I'm really good at songwriting, so I'm super blessed because I was in LA and I just had so many friends that were so good at producing music, and I can write a song in like 5 minutes. So that's my story.
So what made you decide to switch to music?
I always wanted to be a singer. When I talked to my sisters, I was like, what was I like as a kid? I don't remember much. And they said, they're talking about me, they'd be like, we would turn around and you would have like a full drama show for us, even when you were 7. You would just like Beyonce style, put a show together in the hallway, like always so top notch, costumes, different things. And I've always wanted to sing. My voice is really strange. It's like deeper, and for being a beautiful woman, it's not very fairy at all. And but I feel like there's a lot of impact. Like there's an energy that I can transmit with my voice, and so I'm just saying yes.
So as a message to other people, not just people in general who want to like switch from what they want to do to something else, do you have any advice for them?
Oh my gosh, just dive in. I went to music school already. I have a mentor. I'm surrounded by a community of collaborators. I even meet people on Tinder that I collaborate with. Like, I don't sleep with them. I'm like, want to make art together?
No sleep, just, hey, you want to make art?
Like, literally. Some of my best friends have made music videos. It's like kind of out of this world.
That is crazy. So I do photography, videography, and podcasting.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
That is insane.
I would scroll through and be like, oh, this guy looks like he could be my friend.
That's awesome. So what are you like? Do you live here in New York, or are you like connecting to a new flight?
No, I just got in from Egypt.
Egypt. So what were you doing in Egypt?
What was I doing in Egypt? That's a good question. It was my 33rd birthday, so I was going on my Christ consciousness pilgrimage. I studied in the temples. I was singing. Not singing like you think. It was more like tantric energy sound healing, because that's kind of my jam. And I was in Egypt, like kind of daydream. It felt like a dream.
Oh, that was the wrong phone.
That's funny.
Well, I have this, so this is my old phone, and I use it just solely to record, because I factory reset it, and now it just holds audio files.
Oh, I get it.
That's it.
I like that.
Yeah.
Dude, my phone is like 100 million poems, 100 million song memos, 100 million, like, it's just, you could get lost in that thing.
Dang, my flight just got delayed 10 minutes.
I feel like I got delayed 6 hours.
That's so brutal.
I wonder how long it takes them to make a chicken parm.